Hey guys, welcome back to the Juice Reacts channel and welcome back to our reaction watch through of the 100. I think that flows a little bit better than the 100 the 100 reaction watch through. I think saying the reaction watch through part first flows a little bit better. I'm still workshopping it, but I think it flows a little bit better. So welcome back to our reaction watch through of the 100. In the last episode, we got episode number 3, Earth Kills, and oh, did it kill? Not the Earth. I mean, not technically, because it sent that like poison gas thing, but there were some pretty major deaths that we saw in this episode, both past and present, that were kind of wild. And there were some big revelations in that episode as well. So let's recap it quickly so we get this episode basically telling us the true story of what happened to Clark's dad, because the first 2 episodes we had only heard things from Clark's point of view, where she thinks that why do I keep forgetting his name? The son, the Chancellor's son, what's his name? Oh my god, why? He's important in this episode. I forget his name. Oh my god, I just had it in my mind and I lost it. Wells. I knew I'd get it. So we only knew from the first 2 episodes that Wells basically ratted out Clark's dad to his dad and got her dad killed, floated. So that's really the kind of story that we had been going with for the first 2 episodes. We'd gotten little bits and pieces, little bits of the story coming together, like how Clark just like could not forgive Wells for what he did, and she kept trying to get an answer out of him, and Wells just wouldn't say anything. And we come to find in this episode that Clark told Wells what her dad was doing, which we knew because obviously Clark had told us that before. But what we didn't know, that what we find out in this episode, is that Wells was not the one who informed his dad, the Chancellor, that Clark's dad was doing this stuff, trying to fix the air thing, and realizing he couldn't fix it, and then he was going to go public with the information that they were running out of air, and it was going to cause a panic. So we find out that it wasn't Wells, that it was actually Clark's mom. Or at least we didn't find out officially. Clark knows now that it was her mom. Or at least she has a good idea that it was her mom, because who else would have known? Because Finn had asked her, he had asked her, so you know for sure that it was Wells that told her, and she's like, yeah, 100%. And then Finn's like, well, he may have been somebody that knew, because Clark said he's the only person I ever told. And then Finn's like, he may have known, but he probably wasn't the only one who knew. And the only other person that knew was Clark's mom. So that's how she puts that together. And at the very end of the episode, she confronts Wells, asks for forgiveness, gets the story where Wells doesn't technically tell her that it's true, but he kind of does without saying anything. And then at the very, very end of the episode, we end off with the little girl, Charlotte, we'd been going through the entire episode. She had been talking about how she can't sleep because she has nightmares of seeing her parents get floated by the Chancellor. And she had gotten put in prison, in containment, and sent down to Earth as one of the 100 because she had like blacked out and attacked a security guard for what they did to her parents. So she had been going through this the entire episode. She got split off with Bellamy in a cave to survive the poison gas, toxic gas stuff that was coming down, that actually killed one of the people, the guy that was with Octavia for last episode number 2. I forget his name. Was it Nathan? Derek? I don't remember what his name was. He's dead. He don't matter. So she could not sleep with these. Every time she closed her eyes, she sees the nightmares. So, and she sees the Chancellor's face. Bellamy had given her a knife to hunt with, and that knife comes back in the very end of the episode because she goes to Wells and says, the only way that I can confront my demons is to slay them in the daytime so that they can't get to me in the nighttime. That's what Bellamy had told her in the cave. So She grabs the knife, stabs Wells in the throat, and then when Wells like tries to reach after her, she slices off his finger, at least one, maybe two. I don't even know for sure how many it was. And Wells dies where he lies. As Charlotte like hums the song, the lullaby song or whatever that Clark had hummed to Nathan, or the dude that died from the poison, the guy that was with Octavia, as she like put the knife in his throat to end his suffering, because he was like totally dead without being dead. So that episode just out of control. But the crazy part is Charlotte's the only one that knows that Wells is dead now, because they were the only two there. So in this episode, I'm guessing we're gonna find out the consequences. Like, there's got to be consequences for this little girl killing Wells. You can't just kill somebody. You just can't do it. So how is everybody gonna react? Like, I don't know. The episode is titled Murphy's Law, which is never good, because the first 3 episodes we've seen Murphy is out of control. The most out of control I've ever seen anybody. Oh, and I didn't even mention Jasper is now healthy, because the Clark and Finn and a couple other people had gotten, and Wells had gotten this like seaweed stuff that cured him. Which, how would they know that the seaweed cured? I know they were talking about it in the episode, like how they had studied earth skills or whatever on the Ark, and they learned about all these different flora and fauna. And my question would be, how would they know, if nobody had been down to the earth in 97 years, how would they know that any of that stuff actually exists? Like, there could have been so many different things that changed over the 97 years, including all of the grass and the seaweed and all that kind of stuff, because of all the radiation. Like, I don't know how they expected that stuff to actually be there, but it was. And it healed Jasper, and he's okay now, or at least he's on the path of being okay. He's still very sore, obviously. So Jasper's fine. That's a good sign. I'm glad I like Jasper from the first episode. He was pretty funny. So I guess the only thing left to do is to find out how the group is going to handle Wells being dead now, and how are they going to react to Charlotte killing him. So let's get into the episode. It is episode number 4. It is, the little description says, Clark and Finn grow closer after the shocking death, which we know what the shocking death is. Bellamy must keep the group from turning on one another, and Abby takes a huge risk. So Abby is obviously Clark's mom. She had told Raven, who we met in episode number 2, right? Episode number 2? I'm pretty sure it's episode number 2. We had met Raven, and Abby has told Raven to get this drop ship ready to go down to the Earth for Abby to go down there. And I'm guessing she's going to try and, like, maybe bump up the timeline, because they needed like 9 days to get this before that vote happened again. And I'm guessing she's going to have to, like, that's the risk that she's going to take, is like bumping up the timeline for Raven to get this dropship ready. Maybe it's going to be ready too soon. Or she's going to like take a risk with Kane or the Chancellor or something like that. I have no idea what risk she's going to take. I guess the only way to find out is to watch the episode. But I'm definitely think that the group, because it specifically says Bellamy must keep the group from turning on one another. So I'm assuming that there's going to be like a 50-50 split on the group being okay with what Charlotte did, and not okay with what Charlotte did. So we're going to find out. So enough explaining. That's enough recap. Let's get into the episode. If you want to watch the full unedited version, go to the Patreon page. Obviously, I say this every single episode in case there are new people that watch that haven't seen any episodes before. There's a link down below in the description as well. Patreon.com/JuiceReacts if you want to go and join up as a free or a paid member. I will let you know that starting very soon, there will be exclusive paid member only videos that go up. And that's just because I feel like there needs to be something, another incentive for people that do end up choosing the paid method or the paid variety, because if you're going to be a paid member, then there's got to be something else for you. So that's what's going to happen there starting very soon. Some even more exclusive stuff. The Stranger Things and this 100 reactions are still going to be for everybody, paid and free, but there's going to be exclusive stuff for paid members only. And I'm going to moves Never Have I Ever to the paid member only once we finish season 2. So the rest of season 2 will be for everybody, and then once we get to season 3 and beyond, I think there's only one more season. I think there's only 4 seasons. So once we get to season 3 and season 4, both of those will be paid member only, along with everything else that I add to that tier. So just wanted to let you know in case you see that happen in the future or in the near future, and you're wondering what's going on. That's what's happening. So here we go. It is episode 4 of season 1 of the 100, Murphy's Law. And if it's titled Murphy's Law, that can never be good. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. If you go and enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's react to it.
Previously on the 100.
The Ark is dying, Raven. I have to prove that Earth is survivable. You have 9 days to get this
Yeah, I
ready
think this
so
is
I
going to
can
be
survive
something
the
about her risk.
You know, my
That's
father,
probably going to be the
he
risk that
begged
she's
for
talking
mercy
about.
when your father floated him. Then you'd be able to sleep.
That was some very bad advice, Bellamy. Oh my god. Oh, so she must have found him. They must know already.
I just spent another night exploring the woods all by himself.
Yeah, but I'm reckless. Irresponsible.
They think it was a grounder that killed Wells.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's going to be a twist.
You know, when we were kids, Wells was always giving me ink, charcoal, just anything I could draw with, really. He was trading his own stuff to give it to me.
Wow. He really did love her.
He didn't want me to know that either. He let me hate him so that I wouldn't hate my mother. My mother killed my father.
As far as you know. We don't know the full story yet, but...
I just wish there was something I could do
Where are you going?
to make her feel it.
Oh, she's still wearing the bracelet. That's right. She's still got the reader thing that tells the vitals and stuff.
No! No! No!
You're not at all wondering why her vitals never spiked or anything. It just like immediately the transmission's gone.
Abby.
It's not conclusive. Just because her wristband went out doesn't mean that things are stabilizing.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna say
We should
because
assume
Wells had his off already. I forgot for a second. I was like, he just died, but he already had his off.
I need an analysis of Clark's vital signs for...
Yes, I did it. It's still operational.
All right, good job, Monty.
I can do it. We'll be talking to the Ark by nightfall.
All right, I like Monty, man. He's good. Who's gonna be the person that finds out Charlotte was the one that killed Wells? You think it's gonna be Murphy? That's why Murphy. It's titled Murphy's Law.
About a more. Maybe we should let the little girl do the lifting for you, huh?
I just need some water, okay?
He's tired, big
I'll be
dog.
fine.
Calm down.
Murphy, get this guy some water. Hey, you got this?
You carry that with one arm? My God. Oh, that's just disrespectful.
What the hell is wrong with you, Bertie?
To work.
I thought there were no leaders. Why is Murphy acting like a leader? What's happening here?
One foot in front of the other.
Oh, they got Jasper walking again.
Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I'm good.
I'd be terrified
Jasper's
too.
been a week.
You got it
you
speared
wanna
through
give it a second
the heart.
chance?
Well, not through the heart, through the
You gotta
chest.
use it.
Tavia! Tavia, are you okay?
Oh. Okay, I got worried for a second.
Get the hell out of here, Jasper. Come on.
Oh my God, he found Wells's fingers. It was 2 of them. I probably won't be able to show dismembered fingers on YouTube, so
Are you headed to Mecca?
another reason to watch the Patreon video.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
I'm tracking everybody, Abby. Mind if I join you?
Not at all. But you're gonna have to be inoculated.
Inoculated.
The mechanic came down with strep last week. She's fine now. Out by sick day on the way.
It's all right.
Ooh,
I don't want to slow you down.
that was good. That was smart, Abby.
Keep me informed.
Absolutely.
We got parts to fabricate a pressure regulator. We got 2 more days, right?
Can we launch without that part?
We can launch, but we'll be dead before we get to the ground. And I mean bad dead.
Doesn't mean anything, right? She took it off like the rest of them.
Look at Raven, always thinking on the good side. Glass half full.
I can get a pressure regulator. Today.
Who else knows about this?
No one. We brought it straight here.
His fingers are just on the table.
Means
That's
the Grounders
insane.
didn't kill Wells. It was one of us.
This isn't news. We need to keep it quiet.
Get out of my way, Bellamy.
Be smart about this. Look at what we've achieved. The wall, the patrols. Like it or not, thinking the Grounders killed Wells is good for us.
Oh, good for you, you mean?
Don't even know whose knife that is.
Oh, really? J.M. John Murphy.
John
People would
Murphy.
like to know.
What's your problem?
Recognize this?
It's my knife. Where'd you find it?
Where you dropped it after you killed Wells.
Ooh, allegations.
What?
Spicy.
The Grounders killed Wells, not me.
You threatened to kill him. We all heard you. You hated Wells.
Plenty of people hated Wells. His father was the chancellor that locked us
Yeah,
up.
but you're the only one who got in a knife fight with him.
Yeah, I didn't kill him then either.
Tried to kill Jasper, too.
Ooh. New information.
Or to anyone.
Come again?
Ooh.
Bellamy. Look, I'm telling you, man, I didn't do this.
They found his fingers on the ground with your knife.
Can kill each other without punishment?
I already told you, I didn't kill anyone.
I say we float him.
Whoa.
That's not what I'm saying.
Why not?
Float him! Float him!
Float him. Float him. You see, Murphy, this is what happens when you're a bad person. This is karma.
Let him go!
Ooh. Oh my god, are they gonna hang him? Yeah, I definitely can't show this, so I can't show a live hanging on YouTube.
You should do it. Bellamy.
I'm in the woods with Adam. I know you're not a killer.
It's Adam, not Nathan. Whatever, he's dead anyway.
This is on you, princess. You should have kept your mouth shut. What the hell are you doing?
Stop, okay? Murphy didn't kill Wells! I did! Oh my god.
Well, they didn't do a very good job, that's for sure. Oh my god, they hung Murphy. They didn't tie it tight enough so he didn't kill him instantly. And then oh my god.
I'm not hungry.
How long's it been, little bird?
I need a pressure regulator.
What for?
Regulating pressure.
Nice.
That's good. I see you got your mom's sense of humor.
What do you want for it?
Oh, I owe a favor to the chief of electrical. And he's got a thing for tough, pretty girls like you.
Oh no, she's gonna whore her out? That's insane.
Joking, right?
I never joke about business, Raven. While.
By screwing the chief of electrical? I can't do that.
Then I guess you don't need to regulate pressure as badly as you thought you did.
You'll float yourself, Nigel.
In fact, she did. Many times.
Don't you dare talk about my mother that way! Little girl. No, I'll float you, Nigel!
Just trying to slay my demons, like you told me.
What the hell is she talking about?
She misunderstood me, Charlotte. That is not
Of
fighting
course,
me.
she clearly misunderstood you, Bellamy.
Please don't let them hurt me.
If you guys have any bright ideas, speak up. Now you stay quiet.
Those are your boys out there.
This is not my fault. If she'd listened to me, those idiots would still be building the wall.
Hey, you want to build a society, princess?
No, please, Bellamy.
Maybe you shouldn't have let it get this far, Charlotte.
It's gonna be okay. Just stay with them.
Well, what? What are you gonna do, Bellamy? Hang me?
I was just giving the people what they wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't we do that right now?
All in favor?
I feel like hanging a child is not the move.
I see. Little bitch confesses you want to let her walk?
I mean, you have a history, Murphy. She doesn't.
Cowards, all of you
Hey,
are
Murphy!
cowards.
Murphy! It's over.
Oh! Oh, Jasper!
Let's get the girl. Charlotte!
Wow, special treatment much?
Come on.
Come on. Just cut the line like that? That's crazy.
All wants me to.
You into Nigel? Yeah. Kane's been trying to get her for years. Did anybody see you?
I don't know. No, Abby, I'm trying to tell you, we can't launch today. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Ooh,
What are you
what's she gonna do?
The less you know, the better.
Oh, flipping it back on Raven. Okay, I like it.
Hello, Dr. Griffin. Nigel?
Morphine. What do you want for it?
Pressure regulator. Seconds to decide. Do we have a deal or not?
You gotta take the morphine. I mean, come on, it's morphine. What are you talking about?
Through the woods.
I have a plan.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Whoa.
Just because we saved you doesn't mean you're forgiven. Got it?
Clark.
A little aggressive. I mean, she did kill
What?
Wells, but still.
Someone, Charlotte, ended his life. Did you stop to think about that for even 1 second? Look at me. You can't just kill someone to make yourself feel better.
Man, this is a brutal episode, man. They're yelling at this kid. I mean, I know what she did, but still.
We should run.
Yeah, that's one way to go.
Oh, he found a vault?
Get
What the
in.
heck? Where did he find this thing at? That's crazy. I like that. Oh, that's probably where he got the pencil from.
Finn, what is this place?
Man, it looks like somebody's apocalypse shelter, nuke shelter that didn't really work, I guess. Or maybe, I mean, it has been 97 years. They probably are dead, long dead.
Clark, what would be the point of telling anybody?
Some of this stuff could be useful.
Like what? There's no weapons. All the food expired like 90 years ago.
Yeah, but we could repurpose. Share with the group.
You can share this with the group if you'd like.
Looks like they never made it here.
No. I figure the bombs took them by surprise.
They had it prepped, but they never got it. Okay.
Nice preparation. What a waste.
Maybe they were lucky. They couldn't have lived more than a few years down here. And then when they ran out of food or lost their minds, they would have opened the doors and been dead within a few days.
It is true. It's probably better that they went so quickly. They didn't have to suffer through years of being in a bunker.
Anyway, what are we gonna do about her? If I hadn't confronted Murphy, none of this would have happened.
How could you know it'd go down like that?
Bellamy knew.
I feel
There have
like
to be
it's
consequences.
bold to lump everybody in. I mean, one person killed one person. You can't just lump everybody else in there with this we stuff.
Hopefully we figure it out before Murphy kills us for helping her.
How did you? Don't worry about it.
She got the
How fast can you
regulator.
install it?
Oh,
Enough,
you
yeah.
gotta take the morphine. That was an
We don't
obvious
have that much
choice.
time.
I'm on it.
But we endure because we have faith. Faith that one day, generations from
It's
now,
not like the
our
last
people
tree
will
from
return
the ground. That's crazy.
Your mother's inspired today, Marcus.
Oh, that's his mom?
I
Okay.
remember when you were the tender of the tree. You were a cute kid.
Me down here, Nigel. What do you want?
It's about what you want. I have something for you.
Unless
She
this
gonna
is some
rat him?
confession, I'm
She
not
gonna rat
interested.
Abby out?
Not even if it involves your friend Abby Griffin? Culinary tech. I didn't feel I had the choice when one of your fellow counselors asked me to help her break the law.
Wow, she's a two-timing son of a gun.
And since when do you give up your customers?
I don't have customers, Marcus.
You're a plague on this ship, Nigel. And even if what you said is true, it's your word against a member of the council.
You know,
No, she's
should've
got the
thanked me.
morphine. No.
with Abby,
The
out of way,
evidence.
your agenda should sail right through.
Provide for us, so we provide for the earth.
I don't know if the Earth's gonna provide for you anymore. The Earth seems like it wants to kill you. Clark, he has a girlfriend. I wouldn't be just snuggling up next to him.
Finn, wake up.
Where could she have gone? You didn't hear the giant metal door open?
She's gone.
Oh, it's Bellamy, okay.
Don't worry, we won't hurt you.
Don't worry, we won't hurt you. Oh my god, yeah, totally.
Let me go!
I'm trying. Hey, I'm trying to help you.
I'm not your sister. Just stop helping me.
That was uncalled for.
Hey, you're trying to get us both killed?
Just go, okay?
Come on out, Charlotte! Come on out!
Are they really gonna kill a kid? Is this where we're going right now? Episode 4, we're gonna kill a child?
Murphy has her.
Abby, did you take morphine from the clinic?
They inventoried already.
No. Kane was just here. He's on his way to Mecca to arrest both of you right now.
20 minutes.
They're gonna be here in 5.
Come on, Raven, you gotta go.
No matter what happens, you launch that pod.
Radio back. 300 innocent people will die if you don't.
You're gonna be dead. So who's she raiding back to? Your assistant, dude?
Abby, they'll float you. Then they'll float me. Tell Clark I love her.
Clark don't love you. That's for sure.
Damn it.
Oh, well, somebody's dying. Either Murphy or this kid. That's for sure. I mean, they're at a cliff.
You cannot fight all of us. Give her up.
This has gone too far. Just calm down. We'll talk about this.
I don't
Of listening.
I don't think that's the way to go there, Murph.
Slit her throat.
No, please. Please don't hurt her.
Don't hurt her.
Don't do it, Charlotte.
You clearly can't trust Murphy. You've seen his actions.
No, I have to! I can't let any of you get hurt anymore. Not because of me. Not after what I did.
Don't tell me she's gonna do what she's... Oh my god, no! Charlotte!
No!
Yeah, I can't show that either, so... Patreon. How many times is Murphy gonna get beat up? My god, it's like the 3rd time.
Lives and dies. Not down here.
So help me God, if you say the people have a right to decide,
Oh, no, I was wrong before, okay? You were right.
People suck.
Sometimes it's dangerous to tell people the truth. Rules.
And who makes those rules? Huh? You?
Seems like it.
We make the rules, okay?
So what then? We just take him back and pretend like it never happened?
No! We banish him.
Ooh. Ooh.
Get up.
Bellamy! Stop!
Back here. understand. Come back and follow me, or go off with him to die. Your choice.
I have a feeling they're gonna choose very quickly. Man, I mean, you gotta feel bad for Murphy a little bit, right? He does have a bad reputation, I understand. But he didn't do anything, and he gets banished. Well, he wanted to kill Charlotte. He forced Charlotte to do that to herself, I understand. But, like, he didn't technically do anything illegal. So, the fact that he gets banished, I mean, you gotta feel a little bit bad for him.
Damn it! She gave us a bad part.
Raven.
My daughter.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't think he really is.
It was a long shot.
What's the pressure regulator for, Abby?
There is no bacteria, is there?
No, Raven.
1 in 100. Your obsession is now going to get her floated too. Me, what you're up to. I won't be able to save her.
You still don't understand.
Continue the search for Raven Reyes.
Sir.
You're gonna be searching with nothing because she's gonna launch herself. You're gonna be searching in the space, in the Earth. Raven, you! Oh my God, you launched yourself.
What was that? Sir. Pod launched.
We have to know the truth.
All right, well, we've got our 2 leaders now. Raven, you're just free falling to Earth. My God.
No, more like Morse code.
Jasper.
That port right there.
Ooh.
What happened?
It short-circuited all the bracelets.
Didn't work. I think we fried all the wristbands.
Sit there at your own risk. I think I might be cursed. Unlucky then.
No.
Very unlucky.
Brave.
Brave. For getting my face bashed in, or for ruining any chance to contact the Ark?
No, for standing up to a
It's
bully.
not your
and-
fault that
and
the
trying to
Ark
help
can't be
everyone.
contacted. That's Monty's fault, not
I'm
yours.
failing. Both times.
Bravery is always rewarded.
Octavia! You flirt! Monty!
Stop it, Tom!
Seems like a little bit of an overreaction.
Don't you get that?
No, there's still hope.
Even you're alone.
We're not alone. You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Finn. Oh, and he initiated it too? Finn, you have a girlfriend. She's currently free-falling from space down to Earth right now, and you're getting busy with this girl. I can't. And they cross-dissolve it with his actual girlfriend. Oh my God. Oh, there's gonna be some drama when she gets to the ground, if she survives, obviously. If she survives all the way to the ground. I think she will. She seems like a main character. Although I thought Wells was a main character. He's dead after 3 episodes, so who knows what's gonna happen. Oh, man. Oh, what an episode. What an episode. Yeah, a lot of that stuff I probably will not be able to show you on YouTube for obvious reasons. Oh my god, what an insane episode. That's episode number 4, ladies and gentlemen. That's episode number 4. Okay, so let's unpack what we saw in this episode. So we start out with Clark thinking, or everybody thinking, that Wells was killed by the Grounders. That's a reasonable assumption. They've had some trouble, at least with the Grounders in a broad sense. I mean, the Grounders are the one that speared Jasper. They really haven't had many encounters with the Grounders, except for that one incident, and they didn't even see any Grounders. And then obviously there was the one guy who was like spying on the camp. So there really hasn't been many reasons to think that the Grounders killed Wells, except for the fact that they speared Jasper. That's really the only thing. So they think that the Grounders killed killed Wells until they find the knife that says right next to his 2 fingers, which is insane. When they find the knife, it's carved with the initials JM for John Murphy, so they obviously assume that John is the one that killed him. And because he's got a history, he's even had a fight with him before with knives. So, I mean, there's reasonable assumptions to think that Murphy is the one that killed Wells. It's understandable. You can get there. So then they don't even like listen to anything. Obviously he's denying it because he didn't do it. But they go straight to, yeah, we want to kill Murphy because obviously he's the one that did it. He's been talking about it for a while. He even tried to kill Jasper. So, like, Murphy, he's not painting himself in a good light here, but he didn't actually do anything. So they grab him, they hang him. They didn't tie the noose well enough, and he just hangs there. I mean, that's worse than actually getting hanged and actually dying from it. I mean, he's just hanging there for nothing. So that was pretty brutal. And then Charlotte, who could have said something before they hung him or hanged him. I think the proper term is hanged. Before they hanged Murphy. But she didn't. She let it go all the way until he was already off, like, until Bellamy kicked the box from underneath him. Then she says that she's the one that did it. And Murphy, not happy with this, as he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be happy with it. So then they go through the whole episode hunting her down. And then at the very end, they get to the cliff and she just, I can't even say it. I mean, I don't even, like, wow, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. But then they banish Murphy because he's the one who caused her to do that. But, I mean, for as much as Murphy has been just a wild man in these first 4 episodes, he really hasn't done anything. He's attempted a few things. He's attempted to kill Jasper. He's attempted to kill Charlotte. He's attempted to kill Wells previously when they had that fight, and he said a lot of things, a lot of mean things, but he technically hasn't done anything. So this is what happens when you have a bad rap. When you have a bad reputation, and your reputation precedes you, then people aren't going to take you at your word. They're going to jump to conclusions and assume that you did these things. So, I mean, you do have to feel bad, even for everything that he's done in his past and everything that he said in these 4 episodes. You do have to have a little bit of sadness. You got to feel a little bit of remorse for Murphy, because he didn't technically do anything. If we're getting super technical, he didn't technically do anything. And he still gets banned for it. So, I mean, you do have to feel a little bit for Murphy. And we'll see what happens to him. I'm assuming he's going to die. The Grounders are going to kill him. I would guess that's what happens. Who knows? Maybe he somehow survives. Maybe he finds a bunker similar to the one that Finn found. I don't know. There's possibilities that he survives, but I doubt it. I mean, the area, the Earth is dangerous, so I don't know if he's gonna survive it. But we got that whole situation. Then we got Raven trying to fix the drop ship in a sped up time span now, because Abby's got Kane breathing down her back trying to figure out what's going on. The freaking Nigel girl, she got the part, but it was a busted part, and she sold out Abby. I mean, what a two-time, oh man, crazy. Absolutely, I did not think she was going to do that, but she did. And Abby's going to pay the price. She's probably going to get floated. That seems that they've floated people for less. So it seems like she's going to die. And then Raven's just free falling down to Earth now. I mean, she put on the spacesuit, but she was talking about the pressure regulation, how it was a must-have. So how is she going to survive? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. But just a mind melding episode with all the things that happened with Charlotte and Murphy and Raven and Finn and I didn't even talk about Finn and Clark getting it on in the bunker. I know that Finn, when the bracelets short circuited and fried them all, Finn, obviously, he now thinks that there's no way of ever contacting the Ark. So there's no way of ever seeing anybody up on the Ark ever again. They're stuck down there forever. So he probably thinks, I'm never going to see Raven again. So I can see why he would... it's a little quick. it's a little quick to go right to banging somebody new when your girlfriend's currently hurtling towards Earth at dangerous speeds. There's gonna be some tea spilt in the next couple episodes, and we are here for it. You know I love spilling tea, or at least being around the spilt tea. I don't do the tea spilling myself, but I like to hear it. I definitely like to hear it. So that's going to do it for my my reaction of episode 4 of the 100. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to check it out on Patreon for all the stuff that I had to cut out here, go feel free to do that. Join on patreon.com/JuiceReacts as a free member or as a paid member. Like I said before, there's going to be some exclusive paid members only videos that go up very soon. So be on the lookout for that if you're not a paid member already and you want to join as a paid member. But obviously, like I said, the Stranger Things and the 100 stuff is going to stay as for everybody, but there is going to be some exclusive stuff for the paid members. So if you are a paid member, be ready for some very fun exclusive stuff coming very soon. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe, join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.